Hey, hello, everybody.
Hello.
Humanity, this random ostrich. Hello. Uh, so,
Put my microphone on.
oh, yeah, okay, yeah. I did do things properly. We're good. Although I have the spec list hit from last. Um, yeah, I was wrong. I didn't have a cold. I had some kind of unknown virus. Uh, and now I'm actually finally getting over it a little bit. Um, so yay, that's why I didn't no streams Monday and Wednesday. Monday I looked like an undead. Um, I actually looked like oh my gosh, coming out the woodwork for my throat. Bro had COVID 24. Red shirt gets the ick chapter 17. Oh my. Listen, and one of my friends has been kind of on me as well, being like, "You get sick all the time." It's like, no,
Don't do it.
it, it, it's Lydia. She gets sick all the time, and I've avoided getting it sometimes, but I haven't always been so lucky. This is one of them, I'm pretty sure. But
Girlfriend.
listen, you're off work today, so guess who's here the whole stream? Heck yeah!
Nice.
Party with Trashy. Let's go.
A lot of people are off today.
He wears red shirts because he knows his place on Starfleet. Oh my goodness. What did I do to you guys? Goggle, hello. Man, yeah, did I like listen, I'm sorry that we didn't stream. Yeah, I really wanted to I don't know, do something. And yeah, like I think it was on Sunday, Lydia was talking to me, and then I was just like kind of doing my thing, and it felt like she wanted like more like engagement, so I turned to like look at her, and she jumped. How bad my eyes look.
Kind of living dead.
Jody Fish, hello. Hey, you're only out here spitting facts. Oh my, okay, so you're telling me that that Red Shirt gets the ick chapter 20, chapter 17 is a fact. Did you have to get them dilated? No. Well, the advantage of getting sick from someone else is, especially someone that went already and like sought help for it, is that I already knew what was happening. And I didn't go to tenant clinic or anything or doctor or anything.
Well, that stuff costs money, so.
Yeah, I just kind of sat it out. Every time you happen to tune in, you're just a little bit under the weather. I know Lydia's been sick like constantly the past few months.
It's been a rough start for the year for sure.
Yeah,
A lot of sickness.
It's like either me, Lydia, or Pat. It's like,
Imagine working in an office environment though. Office is toast. But yeah, is it?
thankfully, I think like me and Pat have enough kind of separation that I don't think we've really gotten each other sick too much, at least.
Stop licking each other's fingers after we eat lunch.
You gotta share the taste.
You just gotta help a homie out, clean their fingers off.
I eat the regular nacho cheese, and Pat eats the Cool Ranch, and we each
combine them, and then yeah, make some good finger lickings.
Boss has been out of work the last 2 days because his sore throat was bad enough to go to the doctor on Tuesday, and the doctor told him you're not going to work. Oh man, yeah. So here's whatever weird thing I have. Here's what it is sore throat for a few days, and the sore throat goes away, and then your eyes turn on you and betray you, and start turn really red, irritated, and a lot of gunk, and that slowly goes away. And Lydia said that she had coughing, and thankfully I haven't really had coughing.
Dude, that used to scare the hell out of me when I was a kid. Like, you wake up and your eyes are sealed shut, you know?
Yeah, and
I hated that. I don't care now. But
I mean, thankfully I knew what was coming. Because it happened to Lydia, but it was freaky. Did they test? They tested Lydia for pink eye, and she didn't have pink eye. Pretty sure I had whatever she had, so it wasn't pink eye. It wasn't pink eye. It wasn't COVID. It wasn't strep. It wasn't the flu.
anybody remember that South Park episode where it was like a Halloween episode with zombies, and people kept going to the doctor because they didn't feel well, and the doctor just told them they had pink eye? It was like a zombie invasion. All the zombies are like, pink eye.
No, you're joking. You do have good news about the build you keep asking about. Got yourself a Seasonic GX 750 watt and won't be able to stay too long as work, but just need a graphics card and debating Sapphire Pulse 76P versus XFS Speedster 6700 XT. Right, same price right now for you. So I'm probably going FX. Also turns out you've been playing Cyberpunk 570. Why not go for like the newer card? Just
a little performance hit, but 700 XT.
I see. Okay.
I think Cyberpunk on a 570. Ooh.
Negative for pink eye, positive for red shirt. You know, I can't argue with that one. So yeah, Monday I looked like an undead, and then on Wednesday I had some important stuff going on. I just kind of focused on that. Yeah, my brain kind of did the thing, and I see now that it's a like 700 SKU versus a 600 SKU. Yeah, it might be better to get the 6700.
At the same price, I would.
Wait, what kind of undead? I don't know. Maybe it depends on like what depiction, but some sort of zombie or ghoul, I would say. $7600 has 16 gigabytes. 700 has 12.
I mean, 700 XT is more performance. Price and stuff, sure.
I think both of those have a good amount of VRAM to where it probably doesn't matter. The only case you'll really, like, I think games are starting to use more VRAM. That's what I've heard. But
if you're looking for more FPS, 6700 XT.
in most cases, it's only like really unoptimized games. Something. Looking longevity as next upgrade would probably be 2 to 3 generations.
So the newer card's not really going to get you anything. Less. I usually upgrade like probably 4. Depends what I'm doing, and sometimes I just take a break from PCs altogether.
Yeah, I don't really like thinking about upgrading because I really like my PC, and also like I feel like I feel like in a weird spot with my taste now because I've gotten a little bit of the like um small form factor bug, but at the same time they like the flashy lights that I get to control, so I don't know.
Flips already happened?
I don't think so.
That was like last week. I'm gonna ask if anybody saw it, but obviously.
April 8th. And it's yeah, it's a little bit up there. Like North Carolina isn't in the path at all of reality.
Where we live is always on the edge of everything. Snow and rain.
Well, no, my freshman year, North Carolina was in the path of totality. I went on a trip to go see it, but freaking it got a little bit cloudy. It made me extremely upset towards clouds.
I remember getting up when I was a kid and going and seeing comments and stuff, because when I grew up, like, not a lot of people live near us. Now it's all like
yeah.
That was cool. Go down to the lake and watch some comments.
You live in the direct path?
Definitely try to go see that then.
Have 96.6% coverage. Cloudy. Oof.
Yeah.
It's still new and interesting to you, so we think 67 for performance. It's also funny because in the Cyberpower Discord, they gave me 6 years ago in a mod message back saying that thing hasn't melted yet. Oh my goodness. That's wild. I think this random ostrich is saying that they bought a cyber-powered computer 6 years. Had something thermal take, I'm guessing a power supply. Mod messaged them saying that thing hasn't melted yet. Showing a lot of confidence in parts that they have used, basically. If you drive 90 minutes away, you might see it if it's not raining. I would do it if you've never seen an eclipse before. And
Wake up at 4 a.m.
I would I don't know. I think I have zero plans to see it, but I think I'll try. I was talking to a friend about it because I knew that we weren't going to get totality, and they said that they had seen that North Carolina is going to get 75% of like coverage totality. Whatever.
That's still worth seeing though, because it is cool, like watching the whole
yeah
thing. But I know, doesn't it take like what, 2 hours or 3 hours or something?
Something like that.
Like, Probably more. Probably like 4. Completely cross.
No, 3 hours sounds about right. But the actual like time of totality was pretty quick. Like it wasn't like an instant, but it's and it was kind of surreal. I really wish it wasn't cloudy and we could see it clearly. You're getting out of work early that day. Boyfriend bought the glasses so you can watch it. Yes, everyone, you know, I don't know why I haven't said this already, but everyone, if you're thinking about looking at the eclipse, no matter what percentage of coverage, get proper eclipse glasses and wear them. I need to dig mine out from wherever the heck they are.
Wear those little swim goggles.
Not a problem if Phoenix PC would ever have. I mean, we are very picky about what we use, so.
Power supply is worth it alone just for the foam. It's got big foam.
What the heck? I just pulled up something crazy.
What the heck?
Your problem is you'll be stuck at work. Not even any exterior windows in your office. Oh goodness.
Falling sick from the parking lot.
You can't just slightly shield your eyes with your hand while staring directly at it. No, you'll go blind. Ostrich redeemed rate build list. If you would please post your build list in the Discord, in the community Discord, in the Team Rates Your Build forum.
Oh, no more pigtails.
Only fair to hit this for providing input on graphics card. State government is going crazy here, warning us that it's going to be crazy with tourism, and make sure we have food, make sure our phones are charged, and we could lose power just because of the sheer volume of people. It's so ridiculous. Oh man, do you live in like one of the really big,
like South Africa or something?
No, like one of the really big like eclipse cities? Because, goodness. Switching from a 6500 XT to a 3060, any tips? Yes, make sure that use DDU display driver uninstall. It's a free tool online you can just grab pretty easily. And if you need to like look up guides or whatever, make sure that you completely uninstall any NVIDIA drivers before you make the switch. There'll actually be an option for like you can uninstall the drivers and shut down the computer, so that once you do that, you swap the cards and then boot the computer up. You want to do that so that you don't get any issues. You've thought about several times about calling him bored? Oh no. Just redeemed it for helping compare graphics cards. Oh well, I mean, if you want to post the full build list and get our like review of it, feel free.
Who I was talking to the other day, but it was like they're talking about like, man, have you ever like called in sick from the parking lot? Like, just pull in the space and then call in sick. Not today.
Indiana's governor has already declared a state of emergency for Indianapolis traffic and all up and down the state path of totality. You're leaving at work at 12. Eclipse is supposed to happen at 3 p.m. That's honestly a really good. That's kind of perfect. Yeah, definitely. This seems kind of perfect because it is really cool being able to see the you know, both ends of it, of like the slowly getting you know, coming into view, and then I don't know why I'm failing so badly at saying this.
Birds.
Switching to a MSI Mag B550 Tomahawk. Any tips as well? Be using the same SSD? Will it already have Windows? Yeah, so since you're going to be using the same SSD, Windows will be perfectly fine.
Yeah, for the Windows.
Switching motherboards. It's not as intense as the display drivers, but you'll want to make sure that you uninstall any drivers that were for your old motherboard and then install new ones for the new motherboard. Stuff like RAM, like stuff like RAM, why am I blanking? XMP.
Too much soup.
Yeah, too much soup. I've been eating dosing out on the soup. XMP makes like stuff like that. Your settings will, you know, not carry over because it's a new motherboard, new BIOS. We've had people call in sick from our parking lot. We've also had people come in sick, sit through the morning brief, and then ask to leave. Goodness. Would the motherboard swap cause issues if it's an OEM Windows license? Yeah, so there's a good chance that your like Windows key will be on your old motherboard. I'm not sure if there's a way to like swap that over or not. If you need help, yeah, so I just did exclamation Discord. If you join our Discord, that's where you can join in, and if you have any sort of issues or whatever, you can like post in like the troubleshooting forum, and people come help you out. Your boss likes to come in and share the wealth of his illness among the entire shop. Yeah, it sounds like it.
Go in, he just walks in the door, sneezes, and I'm going to lunch.
You know the key, you can transfer it, question mark, but you can get new Windows OEM keys for between 25 to 35.
Boy, good choice. Anyone wondering why we choose this fan, you'll see when I turn it on. Not perfectly.
If you guys want to make fun of me more, I was telling Pat before stream started, but I don't think I got very good sleep last night because for some reason I just kept on constantly having nightmares all night long, kept on constantly waking up, which was crazy because they weren't even that bad of nightmares. Like they didn't like I don't know, I really weird.
Nightmare.
Fever? No fever. Honestly, it was kind of like fever dreams, but I didn't. It wasn't a fever. Get it? Because you're sick.
Like in the beer fest, like, you know, you get sick or something and you don't recall what you did and you just wake up naked with blood all over you. You just ate an animal.
Yeah. Me and Pat were talking about it. It might genuinely have been because I like stopped taking NyQuil. Last night I didn't have like any sore throat or anything, so I was like, there's no reason for me to take NyQuil.
Oh, that scene. Not again.
Yeah.
Half-eaten deer next to him.
What other movie kills off a character only to immediately bring them back as the twin?
Oh, landfill or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like his brothers. He ate the same stuff.
Isn't that the character that was what you were just saying, the blood?
No, that was the Indian guy. Jay something, like an Indian last name.
Usually pop on the TV or something for background noise if that's happening. Well, I've kind of ruined myself to the point where I have a hard time going to sleep if I don't have music.
Again.
Went through and checked again on what you have and posted the build one more time. Gonna call it a final check as looking to get the card in the next week or so. Okay. But yeah, one like I told Pat, like, I don't even remember like the first round of nightmares, but I do remember that like about halfway through the night, or like halfway through the nightmares, I dreamt that I had found some sort of like ruins, and
It's never a good sign.
it had this like really extremely ominous doorway, and then that was the setting for like the next like round of nightmares. And I'd like to point out that never did I go into the ruins, but for some reason, just like basically fed someone else into it to go experience the horror movie happen. It's like one of those situations where you like tie a rope to someone and they need help, you yank them back. Obviously, that never goes well in fiction.
They never come back. Never.
Um, 3600. Hyper 212. I know that's a good cooler. B550. 16 gigabytes, 3200. I wouldn't recommend going with 4 sticks.
Or 4 or 5.
DDR4.
Oh. I mean,
It's not as big of a deal with DDR4, but it's still good practice to only get 2 sticks.
plus if you have to upgrade, you can later. Not to trash some sticks.
Yeah, and like I know, and I like the reason that this computer is 3600 megahertz is the price came down on it a lot, right? So is 3600 still roughly the same price as like 3200?
Probably. They were always pretty like within $10 of each other, I think.
You only planned 2 sticks, but then was given 6 on a birthday? Oh, okay. Interesting. P360A, okay. Seasonic 750 watt. Okay. So is this like just kind of like mostly an upgrade type situation? You're not necessarily doing a new build?
I was right. Nice.
It's been a slow build over time. Okay. Case and storage is from current pre-built. Been collecting the stuff over the past couple of years for this complete rebuild. It was originally planned as piece by piece. Okay. Okay, gotcha. I mean, I guess one kind of somewhat nice thing is that if you really want to, there's still technically room for upgrade because you could get like a, you know, if you wanted to like spare the money for it, you could get like a 5800 X3D and still drop that in. Especially since you'll have the B550. In the future, we plan to go piece by piece when upgrading on this one. We already have everything but the GPU. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's like nice in theory, but if you think about it, at some point, usually you may need to, because like I said, if you really want to, you could upgrade to like a 5800 X3D, but at some point you can't upgrade farther than that, and you'll need to upgrade the motherboard, the RAM, and the CPU. Yeah, because keep in mind that you're going to be going from AM4 to wait, right? For some reason I don't feel confident. AM4 to AM5, where AM5 has DDR5.
I had to throw away a bunch of my AM3 stuff the other day. Oh, so sad. There's AM3 and then AM3 Plus, right?
There's something like that. Not the fanciest build by any means, but the goal is lasting 3 to 4 generations while trying to budget. Yeah, I'd say that's probably pretty realistic. So you shouldn't plug in the extra, funny extra RAM, the 550. No, you absolutely can. I just looking at the build list as a whole, like and kind of, because usually when we're doing these build lists, it's like before it's already been built or before parts have been allocated, or like so usually just kind of take a look at the list as a whole and critique it, and you know, 2 sticks instead of 4 is just one of those optimal things. Like, it's not the end of the, well, I mean, DDR5 can be a little bit different, but one of those things where it's like, that's optimal, but it's not going to be the end of the world if you fix.
Yeah, that, and then it just opens up a black hole. I ain't said it.
If it's not like the same model, ideally, you have sequential serial numbers, same model, same brand. Otherwise, you can run into ability issues and yada yada yada.
Oh bueno.
Yeah, it's understandable. It wasn't planned, but all 6 they're the exact same kit or model, and feel bad making 4.6 rot in your closet. Thought maybe on an upgrade might storage. Well, you can't use all 6. There'll only be 4 slots. So 2 of them are not going to be used. But maybe you can try and sell those, you know, the 2 unused ones.
That's fortunate.
Or if you know someone in your life that has DDR4 RAM, but great or something. PRB gonna get in line for the break room micro. What? Microwave. I got there. It took me a second, but I got there.
Micro center. Microwave.
Yeah, okay. I've never heard anyone call a microwave micro, and that's why it took me so long to make.
Micro? How'd you know?
Food agitator.
Yeah.
Funny machine that works better the more metal forks you put in. Okay, no. Wrong. No.
Food easy bake.
No metal in microwaves.
Oh, thank you. Don't leave your fork in there and heat up your stuff.
Oh, stop it. Uh, it's been a little while since I've had to do this.
Something.
Okay, there we go. Do not condone confrontations with bear, eating thermal paste, dropping expensive hardware, not showering, not hydrating, child abuse, domestic abuse, doing illicit drugs, huffing glue, breaking and entering, putting metal in the microwave, looking directly at an eclipse without proper eyewear, or milk first, whatever was just said was. Man, it's been a while since that.
Arjabizzle.
Uh, Disclaimer T-shirt when? Yeah, I mean maybe. Honestly, we need to sell more T-shirts before we do that.
Yes.
Which, just to remind everybody, you can go on our website and get a T-shirt if you'd like to support us, but aren't able to buy a PC. And the stock is actually accurate because of a stream I did a little while ago. So,
Hooray.
everything that is in stock is ready and available for purchase.
Yeah, it says it's in stock, is actually in stock. We have other merch too, like this.
Oh, don't you worry, I got my T-shirt. Yeah. Everyone should just next holiday season get Phoenix PC shirts as gifts and make your loved ones walking billboards. What we do.
My whole car is just covered in stickers. Terrible. You one of those like trucks that drive around with the new like LED or LCDs or whatever. The whole like truck is an LCD screen.
Better yet, just like cover it in the Lee and Lee LCD fan. Have our logo.
Yeah.
I think that'd be pretty funny. Most like flashy cars are you know what really actually gets me to like look at a car? It's just like covered in like an anime wrap, and it's not like an admiration, it's like that's a bold move, Cotton.
You hating on the waifu?
It's just like it just like astounds me the confidence that they must have to just have like a cool like.
It's probably the same people that go to those like HoloLive concerts. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's just like a hologram on a stage. Or YouTubers, VTubers. Yeah.
You know what gets you to look at a car if it's damaged in some inexplicable way?
It really grinds my gears.
You know, I actually, now that for some reason saying that reminded me, there was one time where I don't know if I'm actually gonna pull it up because like I have it in my Snapchat. I was behind a car and
I said you're fired.
no, it had like a red like thong coming out of the trunk or something. Oh man, I got a glimpse of the mac and cheese and made me want some mac and cheese.
Did what now?
Oh wait, no, it was a bra, my bad. Okay, it looks like the bra is holding the trunk. You know, it was a lot worse than I remembered it being. Wouldn't close anymore, and they used a bra to close the trunk down.
I do what you gotta do.
No, I didn't show you. I didn't want to show you guys. Here, I like.
Oh, it's the bra. Bra is technically a tool, right? So
I guess.
much as I don't like it, I guess.
There we go. Okay. Here, I'll post it in the Discord, and this will be really funny for anyone that isn't watching the stream.
Get banned for posting bras in the Discord?
They'll be real confused.
Bungee cord, yeah.
I mean, it's a statement for sure. Like, it's...
of having like the truck nuts on your truck.
Yeah, it is wild for sure. There's no arguing that one.
Look like a PC. Oh. I slow down. This builds
The 216 is just so nice because it just
very efficient.
yeah, it just comes together kind of quickly.
Building efficiency is like 118.
Is it pre-wire wrapped for all the cable management? I'm gonna be honest. I don't 100% understand what exactly it is you're asking, but it just has really nice channels and stuff, and because of the fan and RGB hub, it makes managing the cables super easy. So basically, like, you still have to cable manage, but it just makes it so easy. And
all this stuff right here is just fantastic.
yeah, if you get it with the RGB, like if you get the RGB version, the front fans are already pre-installed and they're already kind of routed. So it's just super convenient.
Yeah, like I think the last build was that Harpy that was like fully loaded with max RGB fans, which is like 6 or something. So that was a lot of RGB too. That was a lot of wiring.
216 is idiot proof. Can confirm. Ryan watched me build mine, so you can.
You're not wrong. Like it kind of is.
It's just really nice.
Up very well.
Honestly, the front fans do a lot of the heavy lifting because that's like usually where a lot of the like wire management comes from. Adding in RGB fans that weren't there already pre-routed. You need to figure out how to set up the RGB still. You've had the hardest time figuring it out? Oh yeah, so I mean, like, is it like a control thing? Is it a software thing? You make it do solid colors mostly. So, I mean, did you sync it up with the motherboard? Like, when you press the LED button,
mostly come at night. Mostly. Aliens. Oh, yeah, I forgot you haven't seen the Alien series. Little girl in there is like, they mostly come at night. Mostly.
LED button? Yeah, at the front of wait, that has an LED button, right? Or am I tripping?
No.
Oh.
So you can buy the little add-on here. Oh. But this has an actual like pop-out panel. You can buy a fan controller or RGB controller.
Okay, so never mind. I'm tripping. There's no LED button. But
extra USB ports. USB.
I mean, you should probably be able to. What motherboard do you have again? I can't remember. Is it you have the
Ugly.
I feel like you either had a Gigabyte or a SI.
Immediately regret doing it. Cable coming straight down.
Gigabyte?
That'll be odd.
I mean, I guess the biggest thing is like you did you did plug in, you know, the RGB coming off the controller, right? Yeah. Hmm. For some reason, I feel like I remember thinking that you had a pretty simple fix, and I can't remember why I thought that.
Simple fix, just throw it out the window.
Tried moving things to different headers, but that may have made it overstated it. You could always try just removing one of them from the hub and plugging it straight into the board and see what happens.
Yeah, I was losing my mind here because there's only three RGB 3-pins plugged in, 4 fans.
PC Building Simulator needs to show the reality of RGB with all the different parts, all the third-party software. If they did that, it wouldn't be fun.
Oh yeah, a game, right? I mean, it is a simulator. So. Little fine line right there.
You can control them, but Signal RGB's interface uses you. Can't seem to separate the cooler pump LEDs from the front fan. If you have everything plugged into the hub, you likely won't be able to.
How cool is it?
It is a
Dual OC.
isn't the hub on an ARGB header? Yeah, but anything plugged into the hub, like unless the hub is unless the hub is like more complicated, it won't be able to individually address like your computer just sees the hub and it doesn't see everything past the hub. So that may be what's happening is
Phillies. That sesame chicken was so good last night.
I need to find more stuff like that.
Sasami.
Have you sent any pictures or videos, Ray, of what's happening? Sometimes the GPU will go green or only yellow.
This is one he put together?
Yeah.
What like what hub and stuff is it?
You got the 216.
Oh.
Yeah.
Case hub's honestly really good. I like it, but problems with it.
Well, if I'm understanding things correctly, Like you can't. Yeah, you can only like control like basically you can only control the hub. You can't control each individual fan. Each header has a limited number of addresses. If you could split them properly and get them correctly, shouldn't matter. Yeah, but like what I'm trying to say is so like I said that there's three connectors connected to the hub. The front two fans are daisy chained together and they're plugged into the hub. The fan on the V5 is plugged into the hub and the back fan is plugged into the hub. Those are each on 3 separate connectors, but whenever we go into software, it'll only show up as like one thing, and it's the hub. So like, let's say like we send the color orange to the hub. It just sends the color orange to the hub, and it just applies it to everything plugged into the hub.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter that they're each split onto different connectors. They're all going to receive the same signal.
The apply all or sync all.
So there's no way for us to be like, okay, I want the front fans to be orange, I want the V5 fan to be blue, and I want the back fan to be green. Like, we can't do that because it's basically showing up as just one device, and that's the hub.
Make me a bicycle clown.
You can get the hub to show up in software, it'd be easier. Okay, so you're not even detecting. Only show the RAM and the Bobo backlight.
So it just doesn't have a fan speed thing? Because there is no software for the hub, right?
It might be an issue with signal RGB then, because you said you're able to control it. How are you able to control it?
Ah. Pick her off this. No.
At the moment, signal RGB just sends a blanket command to the Oh. Honestly, I would honestly try I would try your motherboard software just to make sure, just to like see, like maybe close out a signal RGB or like disable it or whatever temporarily. Try your motherboard software just to see what happens, to make sure like it's not an issue with the hub or motherboard or anything. And so you can at least isolate it to it being a signal RGB problem. Try the Gigabyte one first. Okay.
Healy brain busters.
Maybe a Discord convo for some evening. That's fair. Wait, so what? But real quick, I'm curious. What happened when you tried the Gigabyte one?
I have to know.
Gigabyte software doesn't control the hub at all. So yeah, you might have like a busted hub or something. At the same time, I'm not super familiar with Gigabyte stuff, so.
All hail the one single wire that's not pigtailed. Look at this, the GPU.
Yay!
No pigtail.
Hub works, you can send signals through it. I mean, if you can't control it with like the Gigabyte software though, that's kind of not a good sign. Hard to explain, we easier to demonstrate. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I'll leave it there for now, but that does make me suspicious that Gigabyte can't control it.
It. Trying to build slow, but it's only 122. Ah.
Pick up a cheap ARGB hub to test with. Potentially, might not be a bad idea.
One thing that I do not like about this power supply, U connectors on the
It doesn't look like an especially long cable either.
I don't know if it reaches or not. Yes, but it drags in a weird spot. Yeah, but another inch routing.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks. I don't like that. Hate admitting defeat with your current hardware. Yeah, I mean, maybe you're right though. Maybe it is just something you gotta figure out. Yeah, I'm not sure when, but maybe yeah. Because I was gonna try and like hop in Discord like I did the other day, but I've been playing a lot of Pokemon.
Oh,
Well,
3,000.
about that. I more or less almost kind of decided to like restart technically.
You got to recatch all 3,000?
I'm thinking about it.
Hit yourself.
To be exact, Pat, there's 1,025.
Good thing.
and I have 1,022 out of 1,000. Remaining 3 are mythical Pokemon, which means that they only get given out through distributions and special events and stuff. They're basically time-limited Pokemon.
Okay, so you took 1,000 Pokemon from their homes?
But for some silly reason, so this has been like a a very long-term thing that I've been doing. But I decided that I wanted them to all be in Pokeballs, and very recently I decided that I think I want to
That's not too bad.
like whenever you catch a Pokemon, it saves a bunch of information about it. Like one of those things is the original trainer, like who caught the Pokemon. And like a while ago, I wanted to try and have them all be like one of my, characters, or like one of my games, be the original character for all of them, or the original trainer. But just recently, I kind of decided that I wanted to have a specific trainer name, so that it's not like my dumb character name as the original. So yeah, that's fun.
Start them all.
But I don't think I'm gonna try and be as strict about it to the point of um they have to be from the original games that they were introduced in, because that would be kind of miserable. Holy Mother Diabetes, someone just brought you the largest slice of cake. Ooh.
Tried to go slow.
It's fine.
You need to take breaks.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
I wasn't even building fast. I just kept grabbing stuff.
I mean, if we really want to, could mess around and okay. One is 1310. Okay. Let me restart for good luck. Easy. You want cake? I want something. I don't know what I want. Oop. A nice blueberry muffin.
Stay still.
Little pat of butter. I want cookies. That's what I want.
That's what I had. I had a blueberry muffin got from Publix bakery. Pretty big muffin.
You go to Food Lion at all?
What?
You go to Food Lion at all?
I used to, but their produce has been pretty bad recently.
Well,
So we switched to Publix.
Apparently all the apparently all the Food Lions in Wake County are getting dated layouts or whatever. So
Kind of ghetto. Yeah, I mean they kind of are here too. You need an update.
I like Food Lion, but
It's very 90s-esque, like grocery store. It's you walk into a Harris Teeter or something. It's like, oh wow, this is nice. Don't do that really in food line.
It depends on the food line, I think, because
Yeah, the Harris Teeter has like hardwood floors and stuff. Some places, it's crazy. Yeah. Publix. We literally just switched like a week ago. Yeah, the produce from Publix is crazy. It was like super fresh. Washrooms lasted so long.
How about like the price stuff?
No, not at all. It was like a couple more like.
Because I know that there's one food line that I don't like going to because it kind of sketches me out. But
Publix also does this thing where you like buy half the things in the store, you buy one, you get one. And if you don't get that extra one, they actually take off the money.
Oh, that's interesting.
So yeah.
Okay, I'm ready whenever you are.
Yeah, I was just if I can spruce anything else up, but good. Feel like a PC.
You can add some inches to that CPU cable.
The average though.
Need to watch out. Make sure that CPU cable doesn't go on any sketchy websites.
Yeah. Okay. We'll do the turn on. 1310. 1310. 3, 2, 1. Ooh.
Yeah.
Look at that rear fan. Matches perfectly. That's a different brand. Cable management. Not too bad. The drive bay is pre-routed or pre-wired with SATA data and power in case you want to add like a 2.5 or 3.5 drive. Yeah, look at that fan. It matches so good. Our Syren, pretty base Syren, except for the rear fan.
Yeah, it's still great though. This will be pretty good computer.
Yeah. Not at all.
There's a reason we say that the Syren is a good price to performance. Sweet spot.
Still love and will always love this case though.
So I didn't realize this. Is there like a weird blue spot on the screen for you guys?
For you?
In the like top right quadrant? Glue spot? No, blue spot.
There's glow.
Glue, Cal on fire.
We glue everything in here.
Yeah, it's not the monitor. I thought maybe it might. It's. Uh-oh. I don't like that. Hey, maybe.
Light up at the ceiling height. Eh? No life light?
So you could
By the window? Oh, this guy.
here,
Is that in the frame?
point the computer so that like the front is facing. Okay, actually wait, no, keep going so there's like the back panel. Yeah, so it's really obvious then.
Oh, at the top center?
It's like right here. Like,
Oh, that's not even the one. The top center. Oh,
oh,
it seems it does go away though. Maybe you light lens flare, maybe.
I mean, the real test is like,
The light over patch shoulder.
yeah, that ain't a light, guys. Uh-oh. Wait, no, it is a light.
Lens flare.
Or is it?
That is 100% lens.
I get it. He's a.
They're not
What?
that light.
What light is it from?
Just hit it on the back, I guess. Here.
Hey, I'm curious. Does that do anything? No, it doesn't.
Phoenix. Still there? Yeah.
Here's one.
Oh.
Odd.
One by the dead flower man.
So there, it's not there. It's there, it's not there.
This is it's lens flare from this. It's shining on the lens.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Oh,
Shining directly on the lens.
yeah. Huh. I wonder if that's been there the whole time and we've just never noticed it.
I know how to get of that.
Why is that like just now a thing?
the camera?
So weird.
Lens flare. I always turn that off in my game settings. I hate lens flare.
Okay. Well,
This server just has lens flare, so we're gonna have to deal with it.
yeah. Okay.
You guys like seeing the back of the PC?
It's the ghost of RGB past.
That's the actual sickness you see. It's floating around.
Yeah. The sick particles I'm putting out into the air.
Our sweat box is huge.
Okay. It's ghost orbs. It's a poltergeist. Mark it in your journal for the points.
Burn it with fire.
You know, I'm really glad that I liked Lethal Company because I felt bad that like I did not really enjoy Frick, what is it called?
Oh, Venus.
I want to say for some reason my brain keeps on saying like paranoia, but that's not it at all. Phasmophobia. Yeah.
Oh, we never wear shoes. Really just bare piggies. They make cutoff socks, like for toes, yeah, like they do for gloves.
What, like toeless socks
Yeah.
instead of fingerless gloves?
Yeah. Toeless socks. They have to have a pair out there, right?
So Lethal Company and Discord when? Maybe next week. Because I doubt people want to watch me play Pokemon, especially when I'm doing real boring stuff.
We do have another order to build, but it's like a week away.
I can't make any promises, but I'm gonna do my best to not be a sick boy and stream and do stuff.
Not for milk, right? Full blast.
Oh, sounds like BIOS.
BIOS. Let's change it to PWM in the BIOS.
You know, most people have schedules. Yeah.
Real people. Ooh, this guy's got a job.
Okie dokie. Let's raid Nox. Nox is playing some Final Fantasy Rebirth.
How many Final Fantasies before they stop?
I don't think they will stop. I think that they have much incentive to stop. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start the raid. Yeah, I mean, who knows? I may just still be wanting to play Pokemon on one day. That can be like maybe just a kind of a hangout stream, because hopefully by then I won't be well, so right now I'm doing two things. I'm trying to like 100% the Pokedex in Legends Arceus, which is a real grind, a real slog. And I just started another side thing of like, I'm breeding up a double battle team so that I can play through the new DLC with a team that actually is meant for double battles. Because the DLC is actually a slight bit more challenging and it actually has double battles.
Double bubble.
But anyways, we will see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Or in a week, maybe. I don't know.
We'll see.
Bye.
Okay, bye.